Hi there, it's another tarot sesh for Gemini. I'm the Can Astrologer. My name is Abby. This is your April 2025 monthly moon message, moon reading. This month it's the pink full moon in Libra. That's on April 12th, Pacific Daylight Time at 5:22 p.m. It's Saturday, I think. Yeah, Saturday. April 7th, Mercury retrograde ends and goes direct. There's 2 weeks of post-shadow after that. And then April 13th is when Venus retrograde ends and goes direct. So things like relationships and ways you express your creativity, that'll start to feel normal again. But with a new sense of purpose and direction based on, what you reviewed and what you decided to change during retrograde. Okay, so underneath the deck, we've got His Abby. I love this card because my name is in it. But it means accountability. And so this is you taking accountability or somebody taking accountability for a situation, for I don't know why I'm hearing lifestyle, but like a lifestyle for a reason, a purpose. Or somebody needs to take accountability in a relationship, or just stand up and say something or take the next step. Like somebody wants to take care. Like I'm looking, okay, you got to see this. I'm looking at this and it looks like a strong woman, right? She could be a mother. She's holding a cannabis plant. But then there's like this lion looking down at her. This is a very Leo type of card. But she's somehow tamed that beast. So there's somebody wanting to come in and like rule over her, but take care of her. But she also takes accountability for her own spirit, her own well-being. It's very beautiful. Then we have advocacy, tradition. Somebody may have a very long tongue, I don't know, or stick out their tongue a lot. So, what I'm getting off of this, to be honest with you, accountability and tradition, this is like somebody who wants a traditional relationship and is willing to step up and take accountability for it. But it's like it's time. I'm hearing it's time. But it's something about tradition. Maybe it's like maybe the situation itself or part of the relationship, or maybe somebody's beliefs are maybe a little more non-traditional. But it's like bringing that together in a traditional kind of way. And that could be as simple as just like taking the next step in a relationship, like dating or going on a date, or moving in together or something like that. Being accountable. Like the man taking care of the woman or something. It's kind of like that. Right? Or the masculine energy stepping up and taking care of the feminine energy. Because to be honest, the two balance each other. The masculine energy is what protects, and the feminine energy protects in the spiritual realm. In other ways. One more, please. What do we have for celestial bodies? So that was just the Metaphysical Cannabis Oracle. What do we have for celestial bodies, please? For Gemini, higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity. Underneath the deck, we have air, and that's your energy, air sign energy. So this is all about communication. Somebody may need to speak up, communicate, not overthink, right? This is all about communication. It could be through text. It could be through, social media. It could be through phone calls. It could be through FaceTime. It can be whatever, face-to-face, telepathy even. But this is all about communications. Or you could have somebody could have you on their mind, and you could have them obviously on their mind. 33, somebody could be 33 years old. There could be 33-year difference for some of you. That's kind of a lot, but who am I to judge? 33. 3 plus 3 is 6, and 6 is all about balance. It's all about... Is there 33 degrees? So, okay, I don't know. I was thinking 33 degrees and... Oh crap, what is it? Why can't I think of it right now? Some of you, if you know what I'm thinking, put it in the comments. Also, I cannot believe, where are we at? 6 minutes in, and I haven't even said welcome back to all of my returning subscribers, Gemini. The song that I had on pre-shuffle for you when I was getting the cards together, it's Dream a Little Dream of Me by Louis Armstrong. It's on the album Cheek to Cheek. That could mean something to some of you. It's to some of you. You could be dreaming of somebody. You know, and I was saying telepathy, you know, dreams, that's all part of it. And some of the lyrics, you know, tell me you'll miss me, dream a little dream of me. And it was like I wrote down dreaming or dreams of someone, wanting to get to know someone better. You know, someone is trying to manifest the other through dreams, music, and or jazz. And then, like, I have this thing where I call it Jazz Sundays. And Spirit was telling me, say Jazz Sundays. I don't know. But, and then I looked at the clock and it said 7-11. So somebody could be born on 7-11. That's June 11th. I think January, February, March, April, May, June. No, that's July 11th. Sorry, July 11th. So, and then I saw this picture be like, these pictures flash on my TV screen, right? And it was two chess pieces, the king and the queen was leaning on the king. And it said something in the song or whatever, but I saw the thing, and it was, you know, king looking, I heard a king looking for his queen. So I could be talking to a masculine looking for his feminine. But, you know, then I saw and heard that phrase, you know, the queen can make moves that the king can't. So I don't know who this is for. It's a really strange download, you know, as we get into this reading, but that's what I got from that energy. And anyway, so let's get into the tarot, you guys, for April 2025 for Gemini. If any of this resonates, make sure you drop a comment in the comments below and let me know how. Hit that subscribe button, that way you get notified of all of my upcoming content. And please hit like. I really appreciate it when you guys like my content. It helps the algorithm. The energy going into this is the Knight of Wands. So somebody, I don't like saying player all the time with this card, but I do feel this is kind of like player energy. Somebody just dating, somebody that's like in and out of relationships a lot. Now, if this is work related, this is a good thing. It's somebody who's very lucky. They are able to make a lot of sales. They're passionate in the work that they do, you know, something like that. But for many of you in this case, I feel like this is just like somebody that doesn't or hasn't settled down in a while or wasn't planning on it. And the wasn't planning on it is for some reason really important. But let's get 3 cards, please. Let's get 3 cards for Gemini. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, wow. Gemini, what the heck? You have a really good spread right now. So what I'm looking at, first off, underneath the deck, we've got the Sun, which is card number 19. So the 19th of this month could be significant, the 19th of April, and 20th. We have 19 and 20 right next to each other. Wow. Somebody is ready to like go towards a Queen of Wands energy. Somebody very magical. Could be a single mom. Doesn't have to be, but somebody very magical and passionate about what they do. This is like a 10 of Cups. Could be somebody with children. I see children there, but this is a 10 of Cups relationship. Somebody's ready to take a leap of faith. This King of Pentacles. And it's going to bring in like King of Pentacles energy. It's going to bring a lot of happiness. This is gorgeous. Let's clarify. I really like this energy. And this could be like a traditional relationship. When I heard, this was before any of the cards were pulled, the king is looking for his queen. And then I see this card underneath the deck, his Abby. Again, my name is Abby, so I think it's always kind of cool. But his Abby, it means accountability. Somebody wants to take accountability for a situation. Somebody wants to, it could be a Scorpio. Somebody wants to take accountability for a situation or a relationship, or taking it to the next step. Somebody wants their happiness. Somebody wants to take a leap of faith. Here's the Chariot. Somebody could be traveling. This could be from place to place, state to state, on the road. But this also just means fast movement. You know, it's going to happen very fast. It's Cancer energy, but that doesn't mean anything. You have success in the face of difficulty, so it could seem like it's difficult, but really it's going to be a lot easier than you think. Knight of Pentacles. So this is the slowest moving knight in the deck, but when he finally arrives, what he arrives with is something of the King of Pentacles, right? And we have that at the very end of the deck, or at the spread. So this is incredible, but somebody, you know, it's taken some time to get to this point. But somebody's ready to move. Somebody's ready for that happiness. What is the Knight of Pentacles? Let's clarify that for Gemini. Two of Swords. Yeah, that's Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. So listen to your inner voice when making decisions, but this is why it's taken so long. You've just been debating back and forth, like what to do, which decision to make. You could have been stalling, you know, but you were suffering the entire time. But, you know, peace is restored once you make that decision. What's this Ten of Cups? What is this Ten of Cups? The Devil. So Capricorn energy, and or there could be some toxic energy or obsessive energy as it relates to what the Ten of Cups actually is. Like somebody, you got to be careful about like being so dead set in your ideals and your like traditional beliefs, because you're only limited by what you believe is possible. So if you believe that, you know, things can only be one way, then that may be blocking you from not being able to experience things in other ways that could be a lot more beneficial to you. And it's like nothing against anybody's belief systems, you know. It's just a different way of looking at it, and it doesn't have to be toxic. Either that, you could be dealing with like okay, two things. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, right? And or for those of you who have seen the movie Waterboy with Adam Sandler and the mother, I forget her name, the comedian and actress, and I love her so much. But somebody is saying, if you know the name, drop it in the comments below. But she always says when, you know, somebody's talking about like a woman or Vicky Valancourt, and she's always like, Vicky Valancourt is the devil. Vicky Valancourt is the devil. That's what I heard, which is so funny. So it's like, okay, I've got a really crazy message for you. For someone, I've got, like, someone thinks that this person's mother would think that they're the devil, but it's actually the mother that has sent that person to the king. That's a specific message for maybe a couple people. But where someone thinks it's the devil, it's really not as toxic as you think. And so let's move forward. What's this Fool? Someone could be deciding to take a leap of faith. What's the Fool energy? What's the Fool card? Yeah, someone wants to make it grow. Someone wants to take a chance. Look back on what you have achieved and set new goals. Planning, progress, perseverance. You know, reflecting on what's needed in order to move forward. And also remembering, you know, like, you can always remember things of the past and traditions of the past, but you don't have to, you know, there is like breaking old toxic cycles in order to strategically, you know, kind of move on with modernization, you know. What's the King of Pentacles? I do like traditional values, and I don't think that's, yeah, see? I don't think that there's anybody losing any of that. Oh, I love this so much, you guys. So, where somebody had fear in the past, right? There's nothing to be afraid of, because now you've got the 10 of Cups with this King of Pentacles, and I think he's realizing that. So this water energy, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, everything you've planned for has worked out. It's a sense of belonging and happiness, lasting success. It's a sense of home and feeling blessed. You know, family, generosity. And it could be with the Queen of Swords energy. It could be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, or somebody who has that in their chart. But this person, this Queen of Swords, is going to bring the King of Pentacles a lot of happiness. A lot of happiness. Your clear communication expresses what's best for all. So this is also like calling for, you know, clear communication in this relationship from both of you. You know, not one or the other. And that can also be some sort of toxicity that's been holding this back. Right? But once you learn how to communicate your feelings, your emotions, your 10 of Cups, like, that's what it's going to bring you on both sides. So, but the Queen of Swords, she's also very quick and perceptive and very graceful. She's very stable. I think this is like, you know, between that and the King of Pentacles, it's very good energy. Very beautiful outcome. Okay, so, I like it. Wow. And, you know, we had air energy underneath the deck. That's gorgeous. So, what else do we have for Gemini? Now, we talked about the full moon on the 12th. The cards that we pulled, for those of you that, you know my channel, you guys know at the end of every year we do a predictions video. And we journal everything, and then we talk about it as the months go by. And so the cards that I pulled for the predictions video was the Queen of Cups, the Giving Birth card, and that can mean physical, like babies, or it can also mean like new projects, new partnerships, things like that, like business. The Self-Love card, the Radiance card with St. John's wort, the Shine card, New Moon in Leo, that could be important. The Picasso Stone card, which means artistry. So it's all about creativity. And then with the 3 Astro dice that I now use, it's based on the 3 main principles of spirituality. Or, I'm sorry, of astrology. But spirituality, yeah. We rolled South Node, Capricorn, and 3rd house, which means creative ideas. So this whole month, there's an idea around crafty, knowledgeable, and people who are comfortable with their intelligence and those around them. You know? And I feel like that's what somebody is seeing in this relationship. They're getting past, like, look, somebody could need to address some kind of addictions. And that could be this toxicity, right? There could be addictions to, I don't know, the idea of happiness, the idea of love, the idea of things like sex and stuff like that, right? What it should be versus what other people's ideas are, and making it work and blend together. Take it as it resonates. All right, what do we have for Gemini, please? What do we have for Gemini, please? April 2025. My voice is starting to go. It's been such a weird Mercury retrograde. I cannot wait until it's over. I'm sure you can't either. So yeah, underneath the deck, correct your mistakes. So if there was any kind of toxicity, you know, in the past with this devil energy, you know, somebody wants to take accountability for their actions. What is interesting, underneath the deck, behind taking accountability, it's the Urzuli card, and it means pay attention. The last reading I did, that's what the title of the song was, Pay Attention, by Dizzy Wright. So that could be a message for somebody. Okay, so correct your mistakes. And so this could be as simple as saying sorry about something. You know, this could be as simple as, you know, if you didn't take that step, you didn't take that leap of faith before, take it now. Is that, you know, calling somebody up and going out on a date? Is it righting a wrong? Is it, I don't know. It could be like a million different things. But you got to take that leap of faith in order for it to even happen. Top of the deck, main message, love yourself. No matter what, no matter the outcome. Love yourself. 100%. Because, you know, when you take this chance and correct your mistakes, or to correct your mistakes, you know, that's saying I love myself enough to make good on, you know, what I did wrong in the first place, right? It's you stepping up and doing what you need to do. Whatever this is, you know, this could be behavior in the past. It could have been, for some of you, wasn't like bad behavior. It was just somebody was afraid to do something or make a mistake. Therefore, they avoided a situation altogether, which made it worse. Somebody's realizing they love their self enough to know that they weren't healthy, and you know, they were too toxic at the time. They weren't healthy enough to be part of a healthy relationship. Maybe somebody is ready to take. If somebody's ready to take a leap of faith towards a relationship, it looks like a good time, to be honest with you. But you gotta love yourself first. Okay, somebody could be having extraordinary dreams. A Bengal tiger could be specific, and music could be specific. But we have a Bengal tiger, like the NFL Bengals. Oh my god, I'm from freaking the Cincinnati area, and I can't even think. What is it? Are you ready? No, it's Are You Ready for Some Football? Yes, that's Hank Williams Jr. That's a whole nother story. But Ready for the Jungle, or In the Jungle, or whatever. There's the jungle song. I cannot believe I cannot remember this right now. I'm like totally blanking. But anyway, yeah. I'm getting Cincinnati Bengals really strongly. Some of you could be a Cincinnati Bengals fan. If so, smash that like button. Hooday. Drop a hooday in the comments. So let's see what this means. Underneath that is kissing and sex. Somebody may want to. Look, it means animals wild, so like wild, passionate, it could be wild, passionate kissing and sex. Somebody could want that with someone. So, when you dream of a wild animal, take note. Something in your untamed nature may be awakening within you. You may be feeding the need to break free from conventions of civilized behavior and polite society. Your instincts, impulses, including your appetite for food or sex, may be strong or feeling challenged. Although fear is a common emotion in dreams of wild animals, consider that those that visit your sleep may be trying to befriend you, or even bears, boars, and tigers that chase, lick, or bite you. So befriend them. Consider them distinctive traits, how they move, where they live, and their particular survival skills. For example, a dream lion might be offering you the gift of courage or strength, or a gazelle, and you got the lion up there, right? With his Abby. Or a gazelle might be reminding you to express your inner grace. Ask yourself which of the animal's characteristics you'd benefit from integrating into your life right now. What unique wisdom could be offering you at this time. So, the jungle baby. And then underneath the deck is house. So this could have to do something with a house or stability. They say you can't go home again, but we return to houses and apartments from childhood or past decades frequently in our dreams. In fact, houses are among the most common images according to dream tracking databases. Oh, and I meant to say earlier, so the song that you guys had is Dream a Little Dream for Me, right? And this is the little deck of dreams. And so you could be dreaming of home. You could be dreaming of, I don't know, Bengal Tigers or the football team, the Bengals. But you could be dreaming of like your childhood. This also, I feel like, as it applies to maybe a person, there could be somebody that feels like home or somebody that reminds you of home. So sometimes houses and dreams represent the body, windows for eyes, and kitchen or the hearth as the belly, for example. Stories of growing up, family drama, and moving through life stages reside in a dream house too. So more often they represent a longing for an inner nesting place and a sense of settled confidence. Or the state of your dream house might reveal whether what you are showing on the outside is what's really going on behind the closed doors of your personality, and if they're in line with one another. So what can you do today to help yourself feel more at home wherever that you are? So even if you're like on the road, what can you do that makes you feel like home? Okay. So somebody needs to correct their mistakes, but it's because they love their self and, nothing else. But I feel like, somebody wants like more of a traditional relationship with someone. It's going to bring a lot of happiness if they decide to take that leap of faith, or partnership, whatever it is, take it as it resonates. But I like what I see, Gemini. As you know, it's together we grow. If anybody's interested in a personal reading where we dive down deeper into your personal storyline, all of my contact information and booking info is in the description below this video. Please reach out. I also have my email down there. I always enjoy this time and energy that I share with you. I look forward to reading for you in the near future. Also, check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars signs for additional messages. And be watching the channel for additional uploads throughout this month. And I will see you guys on the flip side. Have a great April. Have a great 420. And you guys take care. Peace.